Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
The Lakers have their hands full guarding against Lee.
10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Memphis leading by 9. They've got Harris. Horford is out there with West. And there's Bryant. And it's Bledsoe in at the line. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's Bryant for 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him. Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gift, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Conley kicks to Lee. Uncovered. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
Conley with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Baseline jumper, shot's good from Young. Young's got 11 points.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Pass to Conley. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Horford with the rebound. The dish now to West. And he uses the glass on the layup. West has got his first bucket of the night.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Kicks it to Hill. Rejected by Harris. Pass to Kobe. To tie. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Bryant's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, and injuries as well. Just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
Harris dishes to Kobe. Poked loose. Young with the steal. Bledsoe with the block. Now Kobe, 14 points for him. The pass to West. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
Shots good by Lee.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And, you know, for the Lakers with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to continue their success.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Hill. Prince comes in for Zach Randolph. Allen's checked in for Young. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. They now take the lead. Carter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
And so it's Memphis with it. Udrich, the pass to Anderson. He kicks to Udrich. And a wide open look for Lee. A second chance effort. Anderson can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. That's good. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, Clark.
Lee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Here's Udrich. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Courtney Lee is on the wing. The putback, and Anderson slams it in.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Now, you got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 11 points for Vince Carter.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
From past the arc. Can't hit. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Shot's good by Lee.
I love that superb pass that time, guys. It allowed them to get behind the defenders. The hoop was there waiting for them.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Ryan is checked in for the Lakers. And he makes the first but misses the second. And it's Lee penetrating. Udrich up top. Back to Lee. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. Watson for 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Los Angeles leading by 3. So on the floor for Memphis. Conley and Allen are the guard set. Tayshaun Prince out there with Young. And it's Hill in its center. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. And it's Conley penetrating. Horford with the block. They retain possession. And the basket by Hill. Bledsoe with it. Harris inside. Young's there. Got that one up quick. West has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
West with the steal. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Boy, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Horford kicks to Kobe. Back to Horford. He feeds it to Kobe. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Moving it up. Young with no one around. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Bledsoe dishes to Harris. Takes a 3. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Conley. Takes it from 10. And it's Memphis with another.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Conley with a wide open look. Again, Conley missing.
And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Zach Randolph's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Nick Young on the wing, guarded by Kobe. And it's Conley penetrating. West with the block.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Harris. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Young. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Nick Young. He's got 13 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Conley with it. Picked up by Kobe. It's Allen on the wing. Clock at 6. Harris against Young. That puts them in the lead. Young's got 8 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. The offensive rebound. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Young passes to Conley. The kick out to Young. Feeds to Randolph. 6 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound in this one. He's feeling it. Here's Horford. Takes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Randolph sets a screen for Allen. Back to Conley. Looking to get it going. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Look at the night for Mike Conley. He has 8 points and 8 dimes.
He drops the first one. That narrows the lead down to just 3. Lee's checked in for Memphis. And Conley drops them both.
He just has such a great rhythm at the line, whether it's with a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance like it is now.
Harris outside. And here's Bryant for 3. Here's Horford. The rebound by Young. Young's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Conley against Bledsoe. The feed now to Randolph. The jump hook. And another miss by Memphis.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They brought it close right now.
Harris misses.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Lee kicks to Conley. Memphis moving that ball around. Randolph goes in. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. Somebody stirred up Eric Bledsoe. He's rolling.
Conley into the lane. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Connects!
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Trifecta!
They do have a foul to give here.
Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I will.
23 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Well, it's still within reach.
Yeah, but their offense, Steve, needs to be just about perfect from here out.
And it's Conley penetrating. Missed. Young outside. Dishes to Conley. From downtown. Right between the eyes. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot on the offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Man, pressure-packed free throws, but he looks cool as can be. So big. Give them that 3-point lead.
Bledsoe for 3. Misses the 3. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Well, Mike, when you take a look at how this team's been playing over the last several games, are you happy with the way things are gelling?
Yeah, you know, I think we're playing very well. I think we're finally getting the chemistry that we want, and everybody's playing hard right now.
All good things contributing to victories, Mike. We appreciate it. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. Doris And brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will join us moments from now. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
These two teams are effectively strangers to each other. Only 2 meetings all season. This is their first one, and then they'll play one more down the road.
A nice shot by Lin.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one. Jeremy Lin, really an attack guard. Quick and aggressive, always looking to penetrate and get into the paint.
So the opening line up for the Heat. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. D-Wade out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Bosh in at the 5 spot. Here's Wade following the basket by Al Horford. That is good.
And Lin has really become an explosive athlete. He's put in a lot of work during the offseason to develop his strength and acceleration. On a different level now than when he entered the league out of Harvard, for sure.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
Thanks, Doris. And for Lin, like a lot of slashers, Steve, turnovers have been an issue.
Yeah, that aggressiveness can work against him where, sometimes he over-penetrates. He's watching a lot of film, trying to learn that balance of when to pass and when to take it all the way to the rim.
And it's Carter missing. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Clippers.
They really impressed everybody with that comeback they had in the fourth quarter. I mean, it shocked the crowd.
Shocked me too, Clark. I didn't see that coming. Their fourth quarter performance couldn't have been any more different than the first 3, but give them credit. They turned it on when they had to.
Now here's Lin. Following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
A nice shot by Lin.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Kobe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. From 11 feet away, off the left rim and out.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference in a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
For 3, that doesn't go either for Bryant. Miami leading by 3. Wade drives in, and he bangs it home with one hand. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Heat have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir.
And Bryant kicks to Carter. Bledsoe for three, and he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Outside, Lynn. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Jeremy Lin, as you would expect, focused on addressing his weaknesses, trying to get better with his left hand, passing, dribbling, and finishing. Even his mental approach, training himself to expect success and to keep that next play mentality.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Boozer. Patterson, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Watson in for Kobe. The Heat making a switch here. Napier's checked in. And Steve, the other thing that Lynn has worked to improve is his defense.
Yeah, well, you look at his rate of steals and blocks, it's pretty good. And then, the biggest thing for him is just staying in front of his man. That's so tough to do these days in the NBA with so many lightning-fast point guards. But Lynn has worked hard to improve in that area, and I think it's really paid off for him.
Here's Napier. There's the block. But they get it back. And there's the foul. It's on C.J. Watson. Here's Cole. No good on the quick three.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Bloch. And the layup's good off the glass. Bloch has got his first points of the game.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
Cole, the pass to Napier. Ray Allen is on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Napier kicks to Cole. Patterson bringing the double. Cole dishes to Allen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Patterson. And it's sent back by Bosch. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, games so often come down to free throws. And when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting 2 guards in the NBA. Third, Ray Allen.
Well, we've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard spot, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, that's right, because all they have done up there is convert their chances. That's it, plain and simple. These are the steadiest hands you're going to find, not just at their position, but in the league overall.
Watch, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Patterson. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Patterson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Allen, averaging 13 points a contest. Nobody near Granger. 1 second left. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Monday.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
They've got Horford. Carter is out there with Bloch. Then it's Watson. And it's Kobe in a shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Carter kicks to Watson. Here's Blatch. No luck. Granger with the defensive effort.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for Vince Carter.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Boozer's checked in. Wade drives in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Dwayne Wade, a Hall of Fame player, I think, held back by bone bruises and tendonitis in his knees in recent years. But by keeping them in good shape and staying in condition, he's been able to find ways to play throughout the season and still be effective.
The Heat leading by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA. He'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I bite too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my move. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris.
And with the Heat's success riding in large part on Wade's knees, you can bet that he and the team have left no stone unturned in trying to protect him. From selective rest to advanced therapies, they've got a really extensive plan in place.
Here's Lynn. Horford with the block. Ryan against Wade. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kobe.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And last season, Wade expressed regret over his knee surgery way back at Marquette. Stevie said his torn meniscus had been trimmed rather than repaired. That was all.
Well, he felt that was what led to a lot of the long-term knee issues that he's experiencing now. But, you know, sports medicine has advanced so quickly. Things that are common now simply weren't even in practice a decade ago.
Now here's Wade, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Wade passes to Deng. The 15-footer, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 4.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Bryant drives in, got that one up quick. Bryant's got 13.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now here's Wade. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And stolen by Horford. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Boozer. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Wade kicks to Deng. To the middle, here's Granger. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Granger's got his first basket.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And the Lakers with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Horford. Patterson comes in for Carlos Boozer. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Bryant. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Allen comes in for Danny Granger. Napier, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Jeremy Lin. The Heat have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Eric Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. Remember after the 2011 finals, for example, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach. but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Cole missing.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Heat third.
Yeah, what a month they've had defensively. They really get after it at that end of the floor.
Norris Cole played his college ball at Cleveland State, but was a state champion at Dayton Dunbar High School. He's a quick scoring guard who the Heat bring in off the bench, not only to push the tempo offensively, but to provide some real havoc defensively.
And Norris Cole, Steve, more a scoring guard than a playmaker.
Yeah, he picks his spots, Kevin. You know, still searching for that efficiency offensively that would put him over the top, but really found a niche for himself alongside Wade in Miami.
Here's Johnson, and he stuffs that one home.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did,
Well,
didn't he?
it was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Here's Dang. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
The rebound by Johnson.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Watson for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. And that will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. The drive by Allen. That one off the back iron and out.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect them to miss there.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Heat lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Chris, what's been the key tonight on how this first half has turned out for you guys?
We have been doing pretty good on offense, moving the ball, getting layups, getting out over court, getting to the free throw line. But when we do that, good things happen.
No doubt, Chris. Thank you. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
On the court for the Heat, on the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Lynn in at the point.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Heat leading by 4. Wade outside. Carter with the block. And they're able to recover. Shots good by Bosch.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Kobe goes in. Good on the shot. Bryant's got 17.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Chris Bosh, in some ways, has been the overlooked, underrated member of the Big Three in Miami, but extremely valuable. A nice complementary scorer and understated defensively. But with LeBron gone now, he becomes more of a focal point offensively.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for Dwayne Wade. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And night in and night out, he's their #1 option on offense.
No surprise there, Steve. I mean, the way he can fill it up, he leads the team in scoring, too.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, the Miami Heat, top 2 in the league in offensive efficiency over the last 2 years. Coach Spoelstra has said they learned a lot from their 2011 finals loss, saying it was essential for us to utilize more movement, especially off the ball, and to move the ball more. Less isolation. We coined
Even without LeBron, Doris, they have personnel to score. Thanks. Danny Granger, he's checked in for the Heat. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Miami leading by 6. Here's Lynn. Lets it go with a 3. Granger misses.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yes, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against this selection of Kobe Bryant.
Good. And the Heat lead by 6. And the Lakers call time here. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Here's Lynn after Danny Granger's bucket. And it's Wade penetrating. Lynn, a screen on Bledsoe. Wade with it, picked up by Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Granger. The 3, good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Now here's Lynn. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Horford kicks to Bledsoe. Carter with the 3. That's good. Carter's got 11.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Heat leading by 6. Down low, here's Wade, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
LA's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's sent back by Bosch. And it's Granger penetrating, and he gets it to go. Granger's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Carter, that's good.
He's made his impact by way of the three-point shot today, and that's another big one there.
Tell you what, with a few more of them, we've got a real ball game on our hands here.
Now here's Lynn. 9 points in the game so far. Plays it up and banks it in. Lynn's got 11 points.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Carter for 3. Good. 17 points in the game.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now here's Wade. He's got 14, and he gets the bucket. 8 points for Chris Bosch.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. They've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
That's now a 12 straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Miami with the ball. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. Here's Lynn. Rebound by Kobe. Lakers trail by 7.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wade drives in. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
You know, going last game. His free throw numbers really made a difference.
Well, in a close game like that, I mean, free throws mean so much to a team, Clark. So, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he was huge.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Allen outside. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Blatch. No good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Heat out front, up by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Coming up next Monday night, January 19th, Paul George and the Indiana Pacers take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets. Hoops action.
Lakers trail by 8, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Johnson, Watson out there with Bryant. Then it's Blatch, and it's Patterson in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic. Way to work it up quick. That's a nice break.
Here's Cole. Passes it to Dad. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bryant.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Nobody near Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Johnson can't hit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Napier passes to Cole. Here's Napier. From outside the arc. That's good. And the Heat lead by 8.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And the Lakers with some changes. Horford comes in for Andre Blatch. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for C.J. Watson. The Heat also with a sub. Chris Bosh is checked in for Cole. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
The Heat leading by 5. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Dang gets a wide open look. Here's Bosh. Drops in the layup for 2. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. L.A. has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Horford goes in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
To the inside. Here's Allen. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Dang dishes to Allen. Good.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Lakers trail by 7. Kicks it to Kobe. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Carlos Boozer's checked in for Johnson. And it's Carter in for Patrick Patterson. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Miami. That's good from Allen on the assist by McRoberts. And it's 8 points for Ray Allen.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying we can hurt them from the outside. That should be a focus. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
All right, Doris.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
It's stolen by Dang. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dang with the ball. Allen against Bledsoe. Allen's shot is off.
Well, that's the way to get the board there.
Just been rebounding well all game long. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And you can count. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Wade, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And they're getting so much penetration on the defense that they're getting a lot of easy buckets as a result of breaking down that defense. Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
That is good, and the Heat's lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Kobe. Bosch will screen on Bledsoe. Lynn kicks to Bosch. A rebound by the Lakers. Boozer's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Carter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
The dish to McRoberts. Puts it up from 12. It's good.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
And here's Bryant for 3. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bledsoe against Dang. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. A rebound by the Lakers. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bryant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they've got the clock stopped.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Well, he could have done a little better on that tip to the foul line, but he was able to tie this team up.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Well, it sure does, but look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, it's been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 2. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, what do you think, Clark? Do you go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
The 3, Bledsoe. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check.
Chris, and